Ah, yes, here we are, coming to you live from Piccadilly in downtown London, England, where they ain't got no government. That's right. The Labour Party held an election, called for one. Mr. Brown is gone, and some guy named Cameron or somebody like that from the Tories has been named the new Prime Minister of this place, and he's going to have to share the government with the Liberal Democrats, which is a far left-wing political party, and you know where that's going to go. You got the Tories, right wings, and the Liberal Democrats, left wing, sharing power. Anyway, you know what I predict? That government's going to last about 3 weeks. But anyway, it's time for another session of the Gruff Ole Goat. Here we are, back again, you better believe it. Now, let me tell you, you old folks out there over 55, like most of us are, aren't we, huh? Yes, we are. We are almost over 55. But before I get into that, let me introduce you to my health care program. That's right. I got my Sue Loudon chicken. That's where I can pay for my health care now. I can go have my open heart surgery. Yeah, on my brain transplant or whatever. I know a few politicians walking around who would just love to have a brain transplant. But now I got my chicken so I can keep on ticking. And speaking of ticking, you know what? This AARP for all you folks over 55, which I was a proud member of, the AARP. That's right. But you know what? I tell you what, folks. If you're a AARP member, you know what I suggest that you do? I suggest that you take your AARP card, like I got right here. This is my AARP card. And you take a pair of scissors right here, huh? Pair of scissors. These are scissors. See the scissors? There you go. I'm pretty bad about framing stuff in cameras. I'm, a little bit on the rough side. Anyway, take your scissors and your AARP card and do this to it. Yeah, baba. That's right. Cut that sucker into little pieces and throw them away because that's about what it's worth. You know why I'm so pissed off at the AARP? Because they in business with the big banks. If you want to go get a AARP endorsed official credit card, guess where it comes from? It comes from Chase Bank. How many billions of dollars did the taxpayers send to Chase Bank to bail them out? And AARP is doing business with them. And those people wouldn't give you a credit card unless you got $100,000 in the bank. The average retired person applying for a AARP credit card, let me tell you what, it's a scam. It is a big, big scam. That's what it is. So that's why I just cut my AARP card into itty bitty pieces. You got that? Right. Now, the other big thing everybody's yakking about is the BP oil spill. Ain't we talking about something that's crazy or not? I think we are. That's another goofiest thing you've ever seen. People raising a lot of questions about that AARP BP spill. May as well be AARP. I tell you what, I'm glad maybe BP and AARP are run by the same people. I begin to think so, aren't you? Really? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, every time you turn around, BP is saying, oh, there's nothing wrong. We got the whole thing under control, don't we? We ought to have a party. Let's go down to the French Quarter and blow it out, right? That's what they're saying. But I tell you what, you and I both know something's wrong. Something's wrong. But what really makes me angrier than anything else in the whole wide world is all the false information that's going around about all the problems we all having about, there's something wrong. Don't go to the beach. Florida beaches are all shut down. You can't go swimming in Florida. Everybody don't go to Florida because it's an oil spill down there. Well, let me tell you something. That's the biggest pile of hooky that I ever did see in my whole big life. And you can see here, ain't nobody doing nothing except having a good time. Because the oil spill is over in Louisiana. It's not even close to there yet. But let me tell you something. We got mom and pops and people down in Florida and people running hotel businesses, and we got people running restaurants that need your business. So get your butt down to the panhandle of Florida and enjoy it this summer. It's beautiful. and there's not anything down there that's going to turn it all against you. It is a real nice place, and I think you're really going to like it, really. Just go, and don't listen to all that stuff. You understand? Yeah, I hope you got that right. I tell you, unbelievable. Well, hadn't seen or heard from the chickie. That's right. Where is Sarah Palin? She sort of vanished and disappeared since the oil spill. Maybe she got all slicked up and somebody mistook her for one of those brown pelicans all covered up in oil or something, and she can't get her act together. I wouldn't be surprised if I were you, but I'm glad to see she's not around anymore. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Quiet as an oil spill mouse. Yes, sir. Her keep on drilling turned into keep on spilling, and it spilled right over in her lap. And that's exactly where she is right now. Now there's something else I got to bring up here. There's this guy running for governor in Alabama. His name is Tim James. He claims to be a businessman. Well, he doesn't tell you that all his business money came from his daddy, Bob James, who was governor twice in the great state of Alabama. And now Tim James's latest video wants everybody to have a state ID card. Here's a guy who claims to be a conservative, but every time you turn around, this guy is meddling and wanting the state to do something that's even more an invasion of your privacy. I don't get it. Where are all these people? He claims to be a teabagger and a tea partier and all that sort of thing. It's the same thing as the teabaggers and the tea partiers all over there in Arizona. And since Arizona passed this law that gives police almost totalitarian street stopping authority, Checkpoint Charlie, Arizona, and you don't hear a squeak or a peep out of the Tea Party people for doing that, not a peep. And they're supposed to be anti-government. That's what they're supposed to be. I think they all asleep, don't you? I mean, that's exactly what I think they're just sleeping at the stick. Or they're really a bunch of sheeples. Sheeples in tea party and tea bags. That's exactly what they turned out to be. I tell you what. So, take care of old Bobby James. Hey, down there in Alabama, and you go to Alabama, you can vote for him for governor, because he's going to be your governor, and he'll have the police and everybody else in your backyard, hip pocket, and everything else down there in Alabama. The biggest population and minority will be in the prison system. That's what he's looking for to do. So let me tell you what, before you run out of here, just remember, Gruff Ole Goat, we on Facebook. That's right, Gruff Ole Goat. We are Twitterers. You can Twitter us at Gruff Ole Goat. And we got a blog. That's right, we got a blog. It's called gruffolegoat.blogspot.com. And I guarantee you're going to have a party, because we always have a party right here on the Gruff Ole Goat.